that wrong. It's hot. My apologies.
Nancy, I hope you start feeling better.
Yeah, so that's what we're heading.
Beautiful day to travel. It's very beautiful. We keep on trucking. Thank you so much, hon. Audrey, on the road again. Happy G's again. Melody says, rolling, rolling, rolling. Puppy snoring and lanes changing. Keep it sexy. Dick Smith says, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hope everyone's staying nice and cool out there. If you're all
Lie to you. Yesterday, me and Mrs. G were actually contemplating selling the G, right?
we were, they crossed our mind. Ladybug says, happy 4th of July. You too, sweetheart.
And not because of any of the mechanical issues that we had with the fuel. We were actually contemplating selling it and getting something with a big sleeper.
The big sleeper on it. It was a thought. I don't know, Frank mentioned that big sleeper and that
Sounded
really
good.
piqued my interest. Leslie said, just saw an update on little G Gonzalez from his mom. He's home and doing well. Machine at home had to be adjusted. Great news.
Yes, we heard.
Nancy says, anyone else experiencing breaks in the video? I don't see a problem with signal, so I'm not real sure, sweetheart. Frank Griffith in the house says, call the Hounson Fowler big sleeper Frank, LOL. I don't know, you definitely piqued my curiosity when you were talking about a big sleeper.
You talking about that 96-inch bunk, and Mrs. G said, huh.
Yeah, I did say, huh? Because that would be quite nice to have a full-size bed and a little kitchenette, and a bathroom, and all that good stuff that goes along with it. Thomas says, looks like Missouri.
It's Kentucky, pretty close.
Thomas says, if you were ever to move from North Carolina, I would absolutely move to Missouri. Love the state and its people.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I love Missouri.
Michelle says, oh good. Hey G-Force doesn't need to make bail money. I just saw the video of when you went to get the truck. My blood pressure went up watching it. Glad to see you rolling.
Yeah, I think my blood pressure's still up, to be honest. I've got a headache.
Got Jerry Wright in the house to say good afternoon,
What's
G.
going on?
Glad to see you back on the road. We're glad to be back on the road. So glad. The pups are super excited. They weren't really sure if they even wanted to get out of the truck to go use the bathroom. But they did. They got out. And as soon as we got out, we headed towards the patch of grass. There was a driver doing some type of work on his truck and outran his little wiener dog off leash. So don't know.
Oh no. Oh no. No.
But they beelined it for the grass patch. So, and then they were ready to get right back in the truck. TT's back to her old self, put her paws up on the steps, and looked back at me like, okay, Mom, I'm ready for you to lift me in. Lorraine says, nice day. Rolling with the G's again. love you all. Love you guys.
Could you imagine that truck with the 96-inch bunk, taking that to our buddy Joe Custom out in California and having it painted up?
Oh, that would be pretty sweet.
Showed up to even do a slow roll about the AB5. None of the drivers even cared about it back 2 years ago when we told them it was coming. And we warned them about the PRO Act, which I'm worried about even more than the California's AB5. I'm more worried about the PRO Act. PRO Act is the AB5 on steroids, which is the AB5 at a national level. At a federal level, should I say. So that's what you need to be worried about right now is that PRO Act.
Brenda said, finally got dishes done. Carrying 9 12-packs of Pepsi up 9 stairs. Phew, I'm tired. Don't judge.
Don't get me wrong.
I have a drinking problem.
I did find a lot of loopholes in the AB5. But heck, what do I know? I'm just dumb hillbilly.
Don Manning says, do some relaxing breathing, G. Don't quit on us now. Best entertainment I've seen. LOL. Love you both.
We'll have to see if we can find that news
clip.
News clip.
Mandy Carter says, just so glad to see y'all back on the road again. Trust me, we're glad to be back on the road.
It just kind of drives me nuts that a lot of these drivers right now are talking about this AB5 when they didn't care about it before, but now that it's hitting their pocketbook, just like I said before, people don't want to stand up and don't want to talk about nothing or do anything until it affects them personally. And now it's fixing to start affecting a lot of them personally.
Brenda V says back again. Michelle Brandon says,
hopefully I answered your question.
Okay, who threw me out of the truck? Darlene Chandler says, beautiful ride with the G's and G family. Nancy said, when I saw Texas from your video, I almost wanted to move there. Started looking at homes.
Oh, right on.
Lisa says, oh, you got the truck back. I was watching last night's After Dark, LOL. How's the truck?
I don't even want to talk good about it as soon as I do.
We're on the road.
We're on the road. That's all I can say right now. As soon as you start talking good about a truck, that's when something usually happens.
Kimberly says, glad to see the G ride back and going. Us too. Have you always gone with Mr. G? Hubs and I are seriously considering selling everything and going out on the road. Before I stayed home with the kids, and then when the kids were old enough, I spent an entire year out on the truck with G, and this has been our semi-retirement plan since forever now. And I spent a solid year out here on the road, but then I ended up going home for almost 3 years to take care of G's grandma. And when she passed away, I got back on the truck again. And come December, it'll be 3 years I've been on the road again, full time. And
Has it been that long?
I love it.
Has it been long?
It's been that long.
It doesn't seem like a day over 2 years, 364 and a half days, honey. Just saying. No, just kidding.
Lisa says, okay, got it. Thumbs up. Kimberly says, I'm back with little Miss Shelby. She's saying, hey, Trucker G and Mrs. G. Honk, honk.
Hi, sweetheart.
There you go, Shelby. Ken says, hey, y'all. Glad you're back. It's too hot in Alabama, even by the pool. Be safe and happy 4th weekend, everybody. Marilyn says, I'm so glad you're back on the road. Godspeed. Thank you, honey. We're glad to be back out here.
There's some cameras.
She is. Excuse me. Tara says, awesome. Our last baby just moved out. Have an empty nest. LOL. Yeah, it's definitely, it'll take some adjusting, but I'm really glad that, you know, we had this plan in place, and when the time came, I finally was able to get on the truck full time. And
Harley.
I see that. And
Sorry, I had a squirrel on
I love being on the truck with Jeannie. You know, because before, you know, when the truck would have broke down, I think it would have been even worse on him, you know, on him being out on the road, broke down, and it has been in the past. And at least this time we were together.
Could you imagine if I was broke down in California for 30 days?
By yourself?
By myself?
Well, you'd have been with your sister, but still.
Hey, you wouldn't have been there.
No, he would have been climbing the walls.
Oh man, I'd have been fit to be tied.
Yeah, then I'm pretty sure he'd ended up in jail. Lynn says, we love you all. We are a bigger family. Love you too. And April said, nice flag. Wow. Barbara P says, afternoon, G's. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Shelly asks, Mrs. G, do you drive? I drive G crazy, and that's the extent of my driving.
She's really good at it.
April Johnson's laughing. Harley, haha. Cindy Chase says, I'm always late, haha. But here now. Hello, G's. Glad to see you're back. Stepped out again to smash potatoes. Excuse me. Smash potatoes. Debbie says, oh no, now with Mrs. G yawning, I'm ready for a nap. Sorry, guys. I didn't sleep very well last night. The past couple nights. Just haven't slept very well.
But you slept.
On and off. I couldn't get comfortable, and I know G couldn't get comfortable and was restless. And
I was out gallivanting. Actually, I went downstairs and I was looking for drunks coming in the hotel. I didn't find any.
All I know is I woke up at like 3 this morning. You weren't in the room. I thought I heard the shower running before that.
Some guy asked me to give him a ride.
Did he?
Yeah. I ain't giving nobody a ride.
Sarah says, good afternoon from Princeton, Illinois. Good afternoon, hon.
I said, Miss G she'll have my hide if I give some random stranger a ride.
Well, the morning before last, you woke up, went outside. After you woke up, I got up, took the pups out, came back, laid back in bed, went back to sleep, and you didn't even know that I had gone anywhere.
No, I didn't.
Fran from V-Dale says, I missed where you are, but saw a road sign.
Good.
I guess I'll have to go back and watch your live from whatever time you did your live this morning or last
I think
night.
it was like 1 something.
Oh, then you really didn't sleep very well. Barbara said, good morning / afternoon. How's your truck running now? We're on the road. April said, we were with him last night. Yeah, so I hear.
I think I titled it something like One Lonely GIB. No, I didn't. It was something like that, though.
I'm definitely going to have to go watch that. Like I said, I didn't know. I just woke up, looked around. He wasn't there. Thought I heard the shower running prior to that.
I did take a shower.
And laid back down, tried to get comfortable, back to sleep. Fell asleep for a little bit. And then it was time to get up. Debbie says, you guys have had a stressful few days. It's understandable.
Yeah, before we went to bed the first time, Miss G said, I'm going to go take a shower. I said, I think I'll just take one in the morning. She goes, yeah, I guess that sounds good. That way.
Fresh for the day.
Fresh for the day. I think I'll do the same thing. And then what I do, I go in and I'll take a shower.
Sue Garrett says, you're coming up to my exit going to Owensboro. did all the dishes. Nappy time,
There was a few different people that came in the motel last night at that time, though. They were looking for a room, and I guess everything's booked in that area.
Kevin says it was around 2:30 a.m.
Yeah, that's pretty late.
Bobby says you are close to E-Town. Are you close to E-Town yet?
Getting there. We're about
71
71 miles till we get to Glenville.
Wanda said, so happy to see you two rolling. we're happy to be rolling again.
And that's where we're going to shut down, is in Glenville.
Philip M says, good evening, G's. The new mud flap's looking good. Thank you. See, said, Mrs. G, 3 of us G kids were trying to do dishes and balance our phones to watch live. Mine almost ended up in the sink. Then Lucinda said that she has a metal magnet case and she sticks it to fridge or oven. Oh, that's what you guys are talking about. Actually, my Steely ball, the one I used to have that just stuck to the back of my case, I can stick it on anything metal as well. Timothy Church says, hey, G's, happy Sunday. Happy
You
Sunday
too, brother.
to you.
Good looking truck, by the way, man.
Oh, yeah.
I like that utility bed they put on there for you.
City Chase says, glad it was a guy asking for a ride, not a woman,
Yeah, it was a guy.
Barbara P says, it was around 2. Barbara Pruitt says, where are you traveling to today?
If it was a woman, I probably would have given her a ride. You know, chivalry's not dead.
Jay Martin says, LMAO, Mr. G going to get in trouble with mom. LMAO. Trisha says, Mr. G, hubby is very happy with his President Randy. Just
Good.
need to get the magnetic antenna. He was so excited as he missed his CB in our truck we had a few years ago. Now comp driver no CD.
Awesome.
Or CB. Julie says, yay, on the road again. No jail for you. Travel mercies. Patty said, happy Sunday, G's. Hope you all have a great day. I hope you guys have a great day as well. Shelly says, my husband and I drive, but we have each our own trucks. But we go together everywhere we load. More women should drive. Now we are down in southern Missouri running.
Oh, right on. Where you guys at?
Timothy says, oh, you got new mud flaps again? No.
No.
We're doing good with the mud flaps. Rebecca Ford says, my favorite Kentucky areas are Louisville and Bowling Green. Louisville is 5 hours from us here in Boston, or Bronson, Michigan.
Kentucky's a beautiful state.
Cindy Chase says, easy now, Mr. G, not after dark. April says, LOL, are you sure it was a guy?
I hope so. I'd be one ugly girl.
Timothy Church says, I'm loving the truck. Not a fan of MPG though. LOL.
Yeah, I get you. But it'd be a whole lot easier to work out of with that utility bed
Yeah.
on.
Charlie says, being broke down is awful, especially with the people you were dealing with at the shop. Glad to see your truck and safe travels. Love you both. Love you too. Kevin said, I could tell that G was running out of gas towards the end of his live stream. I was too. Sue McGee says, oh, Christmas gifts. G-Force Family magnetic phone cases. City Chase says, I was watching on my tiny flip phone while baking. Philip M says, the shirts are on the way to y'all. Hope you like them. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. She sent us I believe it's the same person, sending us some new Paris volunteer fire department shirts. I actually have one that's my size. The ones that they're sending are children's sizes. She just wanted us to have a souvenir of the new Paris fire department. But actually, one of the fire people on the fire department give me one that fits me. But thank you.
Nancy says, G, you're a real man. Mrs. G's got to take you down a notch. Pam says, Glendale has a great place to eat, the Whistle Shop.
Yeah, it all depends on if it's got truck park. That's the problem. Driving truck, we get around a lot of different good places to go.
Happy again. God bless and safe travels. Good afternoon. Church says your firefighter name would be Hoseman G.
And I never ran no spread axles. I hear once you have them though, you won't go back. Man,
I can't help it.
we're almost there.
I know. 65 miles.
No.
43 miles.
No, 53 minutes. 53 miles. That's 43 minutes.
Oh, sorry. I looked at the wrong part. Barbara Pruitt says lane 2 convoy, LOL. Timothy says 70 east, lane 2.
65 north, convoy. 65 north, lane 3. Keep it sexy.
Cindy Chase says, going back, my dog is always on a leash. She went outside, then always loose, jumped on top of my older dog. Even went up the road to get the owner. My husband broke and kill his own dog. In the end, don't know how long the dog was there. They don't deserve to have a pup. They don't. Dr. Pepper Drinker says, how is little Gigi? Any word? I did see, and Ruth also messaged me that they were able to do some updates on the machines that little G is using, and it sounds like everything's going to be doing just fine now, but they are at home and they are both resting.
Good.
Nancy says, happy 4th to all. God bless this great nation and keep it free. Sue says, happy 4th of July. I know I am a day early. You're fine, honey. Happy 4th of July. Timothy Church is laughing, says, love it. Keeping it sexy. Roxy says, happy 4th of July, geez. I'm on my way to Sumner, Washington, and from Stockton, California.
All right, on.
Dr. Pepper Drinker said, have you noticed that YouTube hasn't been loading all the videos? It's kind of frustrating. I think YouTube hates us all.
Yeah, it's same thing with Facebook. They're knocking the people off the page left and right too.
Yeah, so guys, if for some reason you're not getting a notification, because we all know they don't go out every time, and then they've been trying to be discreetly just kicking people off the channel or the page, definitely go back and check and make sure you're still on the page or the channel.
Anytime you go to the page, just double check, make sure you're still following or still like the page, if you would please.
Charlie says, lane 1, keep it tight and sexy. Jean says, glad to hear you're back up and running again. Safe travels and happy 4th.
Yes. Tomorrow's going to be a good, do absolutely nothing lazy day.
Yes. Dr. Pepper Drinker said, last night's didn't
It's
show
optional.
up till today. Yeah, we've had that happen. We actually got notifications like days later. It says Trucker G is live, and we weren't, but it was, we were like previously. Barbara Pruitt says, a salute to little G. Thank you for your service. Thank you. And as for our little G, he received his SIM card. He was able to switch carriers, retain his phone number, and they also fixed the Wi-Fi at the base, so he is unlimited. He is good to go. Super, super excited about all that. And he's also doing really great driving a manual transmission, because they gave him a vehicle to be able to drive around base since his vehicle is not there with him. So everything's going good.
Perks of his job, he gets a vehicle.
Timothy says, yard work while I listen. I love it. I love you guys. Desiree says, glad to see you on the road again, and God bless. God bless you guys.
Yes.
And thank you for all the love and support and prayers. And, you know, trying to keep us upbeat. We do appreciate it so much. Frank says, you got your truck back. We did. We got our truck back. And we're rolling.
For now.
The pups are chilling. City Chase said, I saw your earlier video. Clear code. The mechanics don't deserve a job. Hope they gave you a discount.
I'll wait for our next video. We'll be doing that sometime later on. I'm going to do just a video on it. I'm going to go live on it, but there's some things I want to talk about in this trucking industry that is sickening.
Evelyn says, glad you're back on the road. Thank you. So are we. April Johnson said, for the G ride. Thank you, April, for the stars. Star salute. Brenda Johnson says, string beans now. Women's work never done. Done 2 loads, laundry, wash dishes, grocery run. You've been busy today.
I like string beans. I ain't had string beans in a long time. String beans and bacon.
Philip M. said, yes, the new pair of shirts. Sorry for the delay. Have a safe trip and God bless. Oh, no.
No, you're fine.
You're
no,
fine.
Appreciate that. Pretty cool.
Lynn says, hey, I finally got on. I thought I was blocked, LOL. Glad to see the blue hood again. Just went for ice cream and took my big dog. She was so funny. She didn't think she was allowed to have it. Oh, what a nice treat.
You had Mrs. G at ice cream.
Yes, but that was a treat. I always like to try to get the pups, like a pup cup or a puppy-chino when we go somewhere that they have those.
Debbie says, such thing as a puppuccino when I was a kid.
Debbie says, yay, I'm glad to hear that. And now he can call you as much as he wants. Yes, I'm so super excited.
Pup cup. What the heck is a pup cup?
It's whipped cream in a cup.
Yeah, when I was a kid, they were lucky they got dog food. Go out there and hunt for your food.
City Chase says, I love downtown Nashville. Thanks for sharing. I know she's like, she's diva-ing it.
I said, do your job.
He had a CT. Look at her.
About time you start earning your keep. Do your job, TT.
With her paw up in the air. That was a great tour of downtown Nashville. Frank is a great tour
I think
guide.
Mrs. Collin didn't it?
Don says, have a happy 4th and stay safe from Lebanon, Oregon. Thank you, hon. Wendy said, hello, Mary G and G-Force. Hope everyone is doing well. Doing good, hon.
Good deal.
Wendy Simmons.
Did you guys get all your
projects done?
Projects done, girl? I know they was busy.
Yeah. Frank asked, where are you at now? Smith Grove.
Smith Grove.
Dr. Pepper Drinker says, I pray the truck is okay. It doesn't have any more problems. Thank you, sweetheart. City Hume says, tell little G happy 4th, and I am proud of him being in the service. I definitely will. He actually called me when G was inside, because apparently he's seen the video that G had uploaded about jail and bail money, and he said, tell Dad, don't be going to jail, because I don't have any liquid funds to bail him out right at the moment. Debbie said, oh, they look so happy to be back in the truck. Very comfortable. Yes. D says, Pup say, we home in the G ride and safe. Yes, this is their happy place. Lynn says, Wendy says, haha, yes, and starting another list. Oh, you guys are super busy. Lynn says she gets to lick the bowl each night, but hubby had ice cream. They called it a pup cup. It one scoop vanilla, and she literally licked it all. No big bites.
It's amazing when you got those project lists. As soon as you start checking them, you think you're starting to check them off, and they just get longer and longer.
Yeah, because then you start adding to them. Tracy says we bought our 2 little dogs the little Bluebell ice cream bowls. Patricia says, well, Mr. G, I see you are in jail, LOL.
There's a speed trap ahead. 6 days on the road. I'm going to make it home. No, no.
Donna says, my grandson is still in the ICU in El Paso, trying to get his levels down from diabetic. We didn't know he was diabetic, and now he has to be on insulin. We'll be praying for him, sweetheart. And I'm glad, they were able to figure out what was going on with him so that they can address the situation. But he's in our prayers, hon. Debbie says, shoot, I'm back. Just made a chocolate pie from person.
Maybe she needs another husband.
She could make the best pie crust and the best pies. With me,
Your mom never made me no pie.
I can mess up a pie crust, and I don't know what I do wrong.
Your mom never made me no pie. You never made me no pie.
No, because I'm not good at making pie. I can make cakes and cookies and brownies
But I
and
like pie.
cupcakes, but pie, my crust just doesn't come out
I
right.
like pie.
Lena said, just moved my family to the Ava, Missouri area. So beautiful. You guys happen to know anyone with an affordable rental available in the Ozark Mountain Parks of southern Missouri? Now we are sort of neighbors. Oh.
Yeah, Ava's just right there next to us,
Yeah.
and actually,
Our son-in-law's
our
family is
son-in-law,
from Ava. He's from Ava. Yeah. And they live in Mansfield. And as for knowing anyone with rentals, I can't think of anybody
Chelsea
offhand.
usually has rentals, but I don't know if she has any available.
Barbara Pruitt says, be careful giving your dog the ice cream. Because I gave my dog some ice cream and she loved it, but had gotten sick. It came up. She couldn't tolerate it. She could have diabetes. Gotcha. Leslie says, she did her protector job this morning. Now time to rest. Yes. She said, you just back up, little dog. Stay right there and everything will be fine. Dr. Pepper Drinker said there was a lady that bought her pup and got him a hamburger, and he decided that he does not like mustard. Oh.
Ours like chicken nuggets.
Ours like chicken nuggets and french fries. Leslie says, okay, I read that. Cindy Chase says, I have a honey-do list, but it's not working.
There was a girl
There's a speed trap ahead.
Got on the elevator with us yesterday.
Yes.
She worked at McDonald's.
She's sweet.
And she just happened to be Mooch and TT's best friend. I think they smelled the nuggets on her.
She was excited though. She's like, can I pet him? And we're like, yeah. She's like, there's so many times I see pups and I can't pet them because I'm working. But yeah, they're loving her, and she was loving on them. Kurt Short says, good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. G, TT.
I seen her out there this morning. She
Safe
was ready to go back to work.
Was she?
Yeah.
Jill says, use Jiffy pie crust. I'll have to try that.
Yeah, go make me a pie.
Ben says,
woman.
hello, G.
Make me a pie, woman.
How's the truck running? Love you guys. We're back on the road, honey. We're back on the road. Teresa says,
Don't they make
They got the
pre-made?
G-Ride
Hold on.
fixed.
Don't they make pre-made pie crust?
They do.
So what's your excuse now?
I guess I really don't have one. Debbie says, I will make you chocolate pie, Mr. G. Come on.
Yeah.
Cindy said, I just buy Pillsbury pie crust and no one can tell the difference.
See?
And now Mr. G can make pie. Timothy Church says, I can make a damn good pie, believe it or not. I believe
you. So Timothy's volunteering. Come on up to Connecticut. I'll make you some pie.
Lisa said, my grandma made pie crust with lard. So did my mom. That's the way she did her pie crust. Linda said, where are you going, Mr. and Mrs. G?
Actually, I make a pretty good lemon meringue pie.
You've never made me lemon meringue pie. Where's my lemon meringue pie?
I did it when I was in school.
Oh, okay.
And I gave it to my mom. So you can argue with her about it from the other side.
Mama wins.
Mama always won.
And you got to take that back. I did make a lemon meringue pie.
I didn't get that.
It was for home ec.
I didn't get that.
You did too.
I don't remember.
You did too. Shannon Davis says, Mrs. G used the Pillsbury pie crust that rolls out. I'm going to have to try that next time. Because I like chocolate pie. I like apple pie.
She just likes pie. Is there a pie you don't like?
I don't like cherry pie.
You don't like pecan.
And I really don't like pecan.
Or pumpkin.
And I'm not fond of lemon
Or
meringue.
sweet tater.
No, or sweet tater. John Duffy says, good afternoon, my friends. Have a great day. Cleaning up the farmyard after our fireworks last night. What a mess,
Right
LOL.
on, John.
But
Good to see
worth
you,
it.
man.
Stay safe. Sean says, hello, my flat earth friendly fam. Just stopping to give you a thumbs up. Oh, hello, honey. Carol said, glad to see you rolling again. Just watched your earlier post about the Christmas lights. Prayers for a great day today. On the dash.
Oh, yeah.
Dr.
I'm
Pepper
so
Drinker visit. I'll be expecting pie for dessert, mister. Ziggy Piggy said, hello, G's and G-Force. Happy Independence Day Eve. Have a great day. You too, sweetheart. Carolyn says, happy to see that pretty blue nose out in front of us again. Go G-Force.
Like I said, Mrs. G was contemplating selling this truck yesterday.
I was.
And it had nothing to do with the mechanical issues
No,
either.
it was for a bigger sleeper.
Or I shouldn't even say mechanical issues.
For the
I should say
issues.
Fuel issue.
Cheryl says, ours get a plain cheeseburger every day. Cindy Chase says, wish you picked up in Northeast PA. I can make any pie you love.
Sounds good.
Cindy Hume says, I hope I get good news on the 18th of July on my eyes. We'll be praying for you, sweetheart. Perry Armstrong says, hello from Rugby, North Dakota. Hello, hon. Timothy Church says, can't make a pie in the truck. Yes, you can.
Yeah, we can.
I can bake cookies in this truck, too.
I've
got a Galans microwave that it's a 3-in-1. It's a convection oven, an air fryer, and a microwave. And then I've got the Ninja Foodie, which I can also, it does the convection oven, air fryer thing too.
So what's your excuse then?
Take me to a Walmart.
We went to one yesterday.
You didn't say nothing about pie. Debbie said, yum, I can have lemon meringue pie. Love that.
You're supposed to read my mind.
Brenda Johnson said,
pie.
my daughter can make the best pies. Let's see, my mom was really good at making pies. She never baked cakes or anything like that. She was always did pies.
You know what I'm big on? I'm big on homemade bread.
Homemade bread's good. Your mom made some
I
really good
love homemade bread. I ain't had homemade bread in a long time.
Darlene Chandler said, Mr. and Mrs. G, wishing you all a safe trip. Love and prayers. Thank you, sweetheart. Teresa said, good afternoon, G's. How are you both? Did you get your truck back? I have not been busy. Miss you both. Love you. Where are you? Where are you? Yes, we got the G right back, and we are in Cave City, Kentucky.
Not too far till we get to Glendale, Kentucky.
Wendy A says, good day, G's from California. May God bless you and happy Fourth.
Thank you. You also.
God bless you guys. Lena said, local remedies for healing up chigger bites. I'm dying. Glasgow. Oh, okay.
She's getting a mess of chiggers.
I guess so. Can't you, isn't it, you can use Vicks on them?
Something like that.
On them, because then it kills and it smothers them. That's what I've heard.
What I heard.
And I'm pretty sure your mom told me that. Wendy A says, P.S. Apricot pie is my favorite.
Yeah, never had it. I'm not big on apricots, so.
I like apricot. Wendy says, well, got to get back out to the yards to help hubby with the news project. Y'all be safe and happy. All right, sweetheart. Bonnie says, get some derby pie while in Kentucky.
What is
Yummy.
that?
You'll have to let us know what that is, Bonnie. Lynn says, I love strawberry rhubarb pie, but no one else here does.
Yeah, I'm not big on it either.
Darn, I get the whole pie, the whole thing to myself.
Darn it. She goes, look at here, family. I just made a beautiful pie. Would you like some? Nope. Oh, okay. Don't worry, I got this.
Barbara P says, coconut cream pie.
See, Mrs. G ain't big on coconut. I would eat it.
I like the flavor.
I don't think I ever had it.
Amanda says, homemade peanut butter pie.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Timothy says, I ain't had lemon meringue in a while.
Yeah, I haven't had one in a while either. It's one of my favorites.
Denise says, that countryside looks like the Ozarks, doesn't it?
It does.
Ellen says, if you make apple pie, use some orange juice in the filling. It brings out the taste of the apple.
Really?
Let's try that. Barbara Lawrence says, yay, I know y'all happy to get Big Blue up and running. Yes.
I bet it'd be good with a little bourbon in it, too.
I bet it would. Lynn says, exactly, Judy. Bonnie said, Derby has chocolate chips and pecans in it. That would probably
That'd be good.
I think you both would like that. Debbie says, I make homemade almond joys for my husband, his favorite, but only at Christmas. Tastes better homemade.
I like Mounds. Almond Joy has nuts. Mounds don't.
Kurt says, hello, G's. Safe travels to you all. Wellington, Colorado.
That's probably one of my favorite candies, those mounds.
Yes.
I never had a homemade one though.
April Johnson says, all this pie talk makes me want to make one now.
All this pie talk makes me want to eat one now.
Did you ever have any of Aunt Rosie's candies?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, you did.
Did I?
I'm pretty sure you did.
I don't remember.
She made
I don't remember.
it was for Tintin's
I don't remember.
funeral, yeah. Nancy says, make the chocolate pie, then when you're ready to eat, put Cool Whip and chocolate shavings. Looks and tastes great. Sue says, oh my goodness, y'all are making me want to go to the bakery and get a pie.
She's doing it the easy way, my way.
Donna says, somebody here ate my piece of chocolate cake. Just went to get gone. Rebecca says, I am a diabetic. I make a diabetic friendly chocolate peanut butter pie.
Oh, that's
family
cool.
favorite. Dee says, get off the pies, y'all are making me hungry.
Yeah, I'm getting a little hungry myself.
Dr. Pepper Drinker says, chicken pot pie sounds good right now. That
Yes, it
sound
does.
good.
Matter of fact, we went to that bowling alley the other night. Frank was saying that they're known for their chicken pot pie. So
No, with Shepherd's.
No, he said that they were known for their chicken pot pie. And so my mouth was getting all watering from chicken pot pie. We got there, we sat down and looked, and it was shepherd's pie that they're famous for. So I got me a Reuben sandwich. Mrs. G got the shepherd's pie, and I'll tell you what, I wish I would have got the shepherd's pie. But that shepherd's pie was really good. I took a bite of hers. And I'm not usually big on shepherd's pie.
Bonnie said, get a hot brown, also well in Kentucky. You'll have to explain, Bonnie. I don't know what a hot brown
Yeah, I don't know
is.
what that is.
Lynn says, OMG, Mary, Google Derby pie.
Never had a mint julep either.
Linda said, I'm happy you are on the road again. Safe travels and happy 4th of July weekend.
That's what they're known for up here too, is mint juleps.
Oh, mint juleps. Kathy said, that road looks familiar. Kentucky, my cousin and aunt live at Kentucky Lake.
Oh, right on.
Michelle Tyler, says, so when you guys make it here, we will not only swim and have homemade tacos, we will have chocolate pie from scratch.
Yeah,
Mom
yeah.
makes a great chocolate pie.
Wow. We have to go visit Michelle.
Shannon Davis says, I just air fried okra. Oh, did it come out really good?
I like okra.
Cindy Chase says, my sister has diabetes. She loves my apple pie with Splenda. Yuck. But as long as she likes it. April Johnson said, oh Lord, now bread, LOL.
Yeah, bread.
Jay says, homemade
I
bread.
feel like Homer Simpson right now. Oh yeah, bread.
Jay Martin says, homemade bread. My Mimi made the best bread. lasagna dessert. Ooh, that is so yummy.
I like blueberry pancakes too.
I like chocolate chip pancakes.
I like chocolate chip pancakes too. Gigi don't like. Did you say no, Mama?
Shannon says, yes, the okra was delicious.
Oh, I bet.
I'll have to try that. Cindy Chase says, homemade banana bread, zucchini bread, and squash
Oh,
bread.
yeah.
Yum. Yeah, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Rosella says, my husband's relative just gave me a recipe for root beer float frozen pie. That sounds good. Thomas says, you already had the fireworks without the beauty. an all
Yeah, we'll definitely mention that. We've done that in the past, and that's probably something we need to touch on a little more often again.
Yes, and our prayers are with their family.
It happens more than people realize. It happens out here, and some of these drivers are out here without families, you know, and so
they don't
nobody
call anybody.
if they don't call dispatch, nobody would know. Nobody knows. You know, at least the drivers that do have families, the families are usually used to them calling on a daily basis.
Yes.
But there are some drivers out here that just don't have no family.
And the even sadder part about it is when a driver passes away, there are companies out there.
Some companies, quite a few companies.
They will not get the driver that passed away back home to their family.
They'll get their equipment there.
Yeah, they'll get their equipment where it needs to be. But as for the deceased driver, they won't get them home. And there's an organization called Truckers Final Mile, which that's what they do. If you have your
That's what
driver,
they try to do. They're 100%
donations.
Work on 100% donation.
But that is their goal. That if a driver passes away while on the road away from their family and their home, they do what they can in order to get the driver back home to their family, so their family can have services and everything like that. But Truckers Final Mile, and like G said, they work on donations, solely on donations. Kenda says, it's a shame because I always tell them to call, text, or email me just so I know you're okay.
Well, it's good that they have a dispatcher that cares too.
Yes. Mark says, hello, G's. Glad you're on the road. Safe travels and happy 4th. Thank you, man. Dr. Pepper Drinker said, just curious, are you going to do the auction online? I'm not sure because at the house we don't have very good signal.
To be honest with you, it'd be an all Mrs. G thing because I guarantee you right now that I'll be preoccupied.
Yes.
Going crazy.
Mike Dunnigan says, the ground is super dry in St. Louis. Very little rain.
Oh, wow.
Daryl says, I'm glad you didn't have to go to jail, Trekker G. Glad your truck is back on the road. Happy 4th of July, you guys.
You and me both. Thank you.
Julie says, glad to see that you got your truck running. Too bad you had to deal with all the trouble. Safe travels to you both. Thank you, sweetheart. Gary Hughes says, hello, G's. Glad you got the G ride back. My head is not in a good place. Need to take a long drive and back.
Sometimes a little drive will clear you up.
Yeah.
I know wind therapy always helps me.
Thank you, Karen. Sweetheart. Article today that a truck driver picked up a hitchhiker and the driver was killed. That's awful. Bonnie said, did you see the awful semi back home? His family has a GoFundMe to get his body.
They can reach out to them. I can't
Back
speak
home.
for them, but they can reach out to them.
Barbara Pruitt says, looks like it's going to rain there. Cindy Shea says, safe travels, happy 4th. Going to watch NASCAR and wait till my husband gets back from his motorcycle ride, which is 20 miles to his mother's for her to-do list. Mine went to-do list. Mine went out the door, Bye, Cindy. You have a happy 4th of July too, sweetheart. Philip says, y'all have a wonderful day and always have safe travels and enjoy the 4th and God bless you. God bless you guys.
big costs. Actually, I think what I told her is when you go to if they ask you to identify the body, tell them never seen the guy before in my life.
Yeah, that is what you told me. City Chase says chocolate chip and bacon cookies. Yum. That sounds pretty good. What do you want, Rogers? Ow, ow. My leg does not bend like that. Are you done aggravating teeth? Get closer, buddy. Lucinda said pool or no pool today? I would say pool, Lucinda.
Decisions. Urban tour.
Lynn says, I thought Brian was working for a company moving RVs before he got sick in December.
I'm not positive.
I don't know, sweetheart.
Maybe I was speaking down a turn. But like I said, it'd be worth a shot to reach down to.
Darlene Chandler says, it just come up, high winds and heavy rainstorm. Can't watch or record the NASCAR race. Everything is out. Oh. Jane says, happy 4th. Thank you, hon. Judy Montgomery says, hope you will be able to sit and at least enjoy some fireworks. Dorna said, I don't have any sweets, but just listening. I'm about to go into a sugar crash. LOL. Mark says, pool today and every day. Dr. Pepper Drinker says, my grandma used to make applesauce pumpkin chocolate chip cookies, and they were so good. They sound good. Gee, okay over there. Your ear's cold, buddy. Yeah. Jackie says, hi G's, great to see you're up and running. So it was that they didn't clear the codes. Happy 4th to you all, including the force. Yes, they did the work and they forgot to clear off the codes. April Johnson says, I haven't watched NASCAR since I watched Dale Earnhardt die. Darlene says, my goodness, bet you both are glad to be back on the road for a bit. Hope your truck is running okay, Mr. and Mrs. Trucker G. Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, guys. And it is. It's nice to be back on the road.
Be a whole lot nicer once we make a paycheck.
Yes.
Just saying.
Leslie says, how far to your stopping point for the night? And you'll be there till you deliver. Beth says, happy 4th, RG, Smooch, and TT. Love you guys. Be safe. Love you guys. Will you put Borax in your ear, please? Stop it. Kevin says, my grandmother used to make homemade peach cobbler with homemade vanilla ice cream. That sounds good. says, peach cobbler sounds great. Dr. Pepper Drinker said, hey, Mook, you should make a always be yourself unless you can be Trucker G, then always be Trucker G shirt. That would be way cool.
In a quarter mile, sharp left onto Kentucky 222 West.
Lynn says, by chance is TT allergic to chicken anything? I know my dogs always have been, and I know many are, and a telltale sign is
Sharp
good
left
in
onto
the ears.
Kentucky 222
I have to
West.
feed limited ingredients to mine, and it helps.
No, she's not allergic to chicken. Her breed is just very susceptible to allergies.
Yeah, and usually she has Benadryl on a regular basis, and she
In a quarter mile,
ran out of the
your
Benadryl I took with us, so. Kathleen says, love traveling with the G's and seeing our great country. It's like being on vacation without leaving my home.
Cheaper too.
Stephanie said, this is a quick hi and bye. Gotta go ride herd on the grandsons and shampoo the carpets.
You have a good day, sweetheart.
What are you doing, Mama?
Coronado.
Deborah says, will you make it all the way to Elizabethtown, Kentucky today?
No, I could have, but it ain't gonna do me no good to. So we just went to the closest truck stop to there. We're only about 15 miles away from where we need to deliver.
Take the next right, then turn right.
Take the next right, then turn right. Oh.
In a quarter
I don't think
mile,
that's a
turn
reserve
right.
visit.
Do what?
So I don't think that is a reserve visit.
You have reserved deals out there.
I
It's
think
not
they're all
on the
reserved,
ground.
aren't they?
Oh yeah, it is stated. It's on the
Those
ground.
say
Reserve,
reserve.
reserve,
Okay,
reserve.
so the other one doesn't. So let's go ahead and circle back.
Mooch, you gotta move ahead, buddy.
Right through here.
Nancy said dump cakes are popular today. Butter pan, put in canned pie filling, pour cake mix on top, then pat with butter. Looks great.
I'll tell you what, there's Target is like every which way but loose here, isn't it?
Yeah, these are all reserved.
I think that is a Exxon RBX.
I don't see nothing on the ground so far saying reserved, but those ones all are reserved. Oh, now to feed the puppers.
Nothing on the ground.
I didn't see any riding on the ground. What are you doing?
There we go. Home for the night. For the next couple nights, right? Guys, I think we're going to go ahead and get off here. Mrs. G's going to take care of the dogs, and we're going to go get us something to eat. Be lazy for a little bit. Like I said, we're going to do a video on something that just kind of disgusts me with the trucking industry. So be on the lookout for it. Love you guys.
All right, guys. Love you. Bye.
You guys